Morning, everybody. PE, Friday morning. We're on the turf track and second race on the card, the start of the bipod. Nino Podesta is with me. I'll give you an update on the betting in race 2, where number 4, Pop Chant, is the favourite. That is Pop Chart, and it's priced up at the moment, trading around 9 to 20 when we had a look. The one roaming agent is next in at 3 to 1, and then you can get 7 to 1 about number 6, Travel Master. Odds on favourite in the first. Good morning, Nino. So hopefully that's our, well, I don't know, maybe it's not a bipod banker for you, but perhaps that is the case. It's a small field on the turf. It's a 1200. They're going up the straight, and it looks the right horse. Is that correct?
Good morning, Clyde. Yes, I have elected to bank a Pop Chart. He's highly rated by the stable, and the form lines have been franked by King Prawn coming to win and run second, and also the horse he beat last time away with Red came out to easily win the Work Riders. So I'm hoping that if he does get beat, that he'll at least run second for the bipod. I do make the danger, and you have to have respect for number 1, Roman Agent, who brings some very fair form from the Western Cape. But I've elected to banker number 4, Pop Chart.
Okay, that's our banker. There's the bipod. 4 by 3 by 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 by banker 4 by 1, 2, 5, 9, 10, 11, and that'll cost us 42 Rand. Okay, welcome back. Let's move on to race number 3 now. It's a maiden, but it's open and it's over the 1400 metres. Note that in race number 3, we've got a couple of changes in terms of riders. As you know, Richard Faree's not riding, so Kellen Murray's got the ride on number 3, Lotus Silk here, and Eldon Webber's picked up the ride on number 9, Golden Croc. Webber is on 9. I see he's put up a half over, I think. Has it? Yeah, plus a half on the 9. Let's take a look at the market. What's going on this morning with Betway? Number 3, Lotus Silk's a favourite, being priced up at 18 to 10 to win this particular event. 4 Touch the Sword is priced up at 22 to 10, but I think she was much bigger than that. We'll ask Nino in a minute. 10 Money Galore is currently trading at 28 to 10 as the third favourite. And number 9, Golden Croc is 6 to 1. 10 to 1 about the 5, White Waters. And then 14's the better the balance. Lotus Silk looks the right horse, but I believe they're coming for Touch the Sword, Nino.
Yes, Clyde, there's been a lot of money on the Touch the Sword. Opened up 10 to 1. It's been backed into 22 to 10 at the moment, and I think it's even shorter than that. And maybe it's because the blinkers go on. But if you have a look at the first run, behind the Darling Buds of May, I couldn't see Touch the Sword reversing the form with Lotus Silk. That's why I'm in the camp of number 3, and I've banked it. But obviously you have to respect the money, and maybe if people want to add the 4 in, they can do so. But also take note that Touch the Sword jumped from a 10 draw, where Lotus Silk, who by the way was backed like they knew the result first time out, is much better drawn at 6. So I couldn't see Touch the Sword beating the 3, but you have to respect the money.
Okay, we'll certainly look out for that, but you're in the camp of number 3, Lotus Silk. She, with Callan Murray aboard, does jump, as you heard from Nina, from an inside gate. There's your PA, everybody. We've got a few bankers in that PA, and it'll cost you 80 Rand. Okay, let's get on to the 4th now. It's your pick 6. So we'll get our pick 6 on this Friday afternoon. Nina has worked one out for us. It's over the 1400 metres, and we do know Weighted to Win was in superb form, as you will recall, on the Durbanville meeting during the course of the week. And I know that Nina had a good Friday last week, so we're hoping, of course, to get this pick 6 today. Not as easy as it was as we've seen them before, but we'll take our chances. This horse, New Mexico, is the one to beat. This fella's obviously, subject to some penalties. He was a 74, he won a 79, won again now an 84. Perhaps it's not enough, I don't know, but he's currently priced up at 12 to 10 as the favourite, number 1, New Mexico. He was apparently at 2 to 1 and has shortened into 12 to 10. Number 7, Silvery Surfer, is next in at 9 to 2. Number 3, Guguletu is trading at 11 to 2. There's been a bit of money for that because it opened 13 to 2, so some respect for that. Number 4, Arabian Red, is currently trading at 6 to 1. And number 2, One Scotch, has gone out from 5 to 1 to 7 to 1. It's 12s and better about the balance. Callum Murray's riding number 4, Arabian Red here, Nino. That's the jockey change in the 4th race reporting to you. And the money's all for New Mexico.
Yes, it is, Clyde. It opened up 33 to 10, and there's been a lot of money for it. And I was very impressed. Look, New Mexico has been a revelation since he's come to PE, and his last 2 wins over course and distance were impressive. And I really believe that he's going to notch up the hat-trick here. So I'm very strong with New Mexico. I think he'll take a power of beating. I'm taking my chances and banking in the pick 6. After that, it gets very, very open. So for those that want to cover New Mexico, I think you're going to have to take quite a few.
Okay, Nino's got a few bankers in there. He's looking to bank that horse Bonjour La Ville later on. And then right at the back today, his other banker is that horse Buffalo Bill, who of course runs in these colours, the New Mexico colours. Okay, well, let's see if they'll have a double, see how it all goes. It's a 792 perm. Okay, good to be back to you with you. It's race 5. It's an apprentice race, classified over 2,000 metres. Brevin Plikes is not there. So Vanna Valgello's picked up the ride on Olive Oil. She'll claim 2 kilos in this particular race because that's her weight. She weighs in at 50. And also note that both numbers 2 and 8 have been taken out. 2 back for more, and the 8 Beer with Boys are not running. So we've got an adjusted market for you in this particular race. Number 9, Olive Oil, has been priced up at 16 to 10 to win. 3, Henry's Hedge, is currently trading at 28 to 10 as the second favourite. Number 4 on the card, much the same. Richard the Fearless, also 28 to 10. Number 7, Flash Lightning, is 4 to 1, and those are the horses quoted. The rest are 16 and better about the balance. So Olive Oil got her 50 on her back. Nino, is it the right one?
Clyde, I'm not quite sure here. This is an apprentice race over 2,000 meters, and it spells danger to me. I've elected to go the field here, but please note that number 2 back for more is a scratching. So if you take that out of the pick 6, it will cost a little bit less. But I'm in the. If you push me for a selection here, I would say Henry's Edge is the horse to beat. But a very open race, and by the way, I think a horse like Amazing Colors can cause a big upset. So I think this is an open race. Olive Oil with the 50 kilos has to be dangerous, but I don't make it a good thing.
Okay, well, Amazing Colors is somewhere in the region of 16 to 1 when I last had a look. That's our jackpot. You'll notice a lot of horses in 3 of the 4 legs, and we'll be, of course, shouting home Bonjour La Ville in the next race. Okay, we're up the straight now. It's over 1,200 metres, and this is a handicap fillies and mares. Race 6 should run at about 5 minutes to 3 o'clock. They have taken out of this race a scratching number 8 here. Lizueli Ilali has been scratched. So race 6, take out number 8. Let me bring you up to speed with Betway's betting this morning. Number 3, Kings Again, is the favourite, and she's priced up at 5 to 2. I've heard a little bit about her, but I'll talk to Nino in a second because he's quite big on the 4, Bonjour La Ville, who's trading at 3 to 1. Did open at 5 to 2, so there's a bit of a drift about her and a movement for the other one, Kings Again. 2, Instaworthy, is trading at 7 to 2 this morning. Number 5, Priscilla Maisley, is currently trading at 9 to 2. There's some interest in that. It was 7 to 1 a bit earlier, so someone's nibbled away at that. And number 1, 6 of Love, is trading at 6 to 1. It's 10 to 1 and better the balance. Okay, Nino, there's some talk about Kings Again. You'll know better than me with regards to that, but I know you've packed all your exotics and everything around this horse, Bonjour La Ville. What's the story?
Yeah, look, Clyde, I do make Instaworthy and Kings Again big runners and big dangers to my first selection. But I'm taking my chances here because I believe that they found the right distance for the source, Bonjour La Ville. And the form has been playing. She beat Danish Dynamite last time, who came out to win easily next time out. And I'm taking my chances here. Like I said, I do make Instaworthy and Kings Again big runners and dangers to Bonjour La Ville, but I'm taking my chances and I'm banking Bonjour La Ville. That's my first selection, and I like it quite strongly.
Okay, we got that. Thanks for that. So we'll be using Bonjour La Ville. That's our play in our corner of Weighted to Win. We're bankering the 4 in the second jackpot. By horses. And then, as you know, right at the back, we're shouting home Buffalo Bill. So we're staying over the 1200 now. It's a fillies and mares handicap, and at the 70 level. That's pretty much where we are. 3:30. They've taken out number 4. That's not running. And Callan Murray's riding number 2, Sylvan Mistress. Just want to see if there's anything else to report in race 7. Scratch the 4 and the 2, Sylvan Mistress, Callan Murray. So we got that. Now the betting this morning. Much of a muchness, really. The 5 Far Away Girls favourite at 16 to 10. She's drifted out slightly. She was 15 to 10 earlier. Number 2, Sylvan Mistress, holding her own. She's at 7 to 2. 9 on the card, whose Cape Capri is trading at 7 to 1. The 10, Beneath the Moon, is priced up at 7 to 1. The 11 on the card hasn't budged, also 7 to 1. And the 1 is currently trading at 8 to 1. So that's pretty much the talk with regards to where we are for race 7. I know, Nino, that you went horses in your exotics. You're looking for a bit of a result here, I take it.
Yes, Clyde, I am, because I cannot believe the price of Beneath the Moon, 7 to 1. It's now actually drifted to 10 to 1. She's got off the field beaten. Yeah, the horse that ran nearest to her last time out was a Far Away Girl, and there's only half a kilo in it. Then you got Cape Capri that ran third. There's not much there. Beneath the Moon has actually got them all beat again, but there was excuses for Japanese Garden last time out. I saw something went wrong in the running, and she was coughing, so she can improve. But yet again, it's either Beneath the Moon again. Remember that we did last time out at 14 to 1. I think she can follow up again, Clyde. I really do. And if she doesn't come to the party here, then I think it's wide open. So I've elected to go to field here.
Okay, Beneath the Moon's our Shruti in this particular race. Field, however, for our exotics. And in the pick 3, as you can see, we're loading up and shouting home a big one. Okay, so the apprentices have been travelling around the country. Nice to see that they used and, taken up the opportunities that have been given to them. I'm sure the trainers are pretty happy about it as well, to get some of the weight off the horses' backs. And in this particular case, over the 12, and of course to give them the experience so that when they use them again, it helps. The more races for them, the better. The 8th race, final leg of the jackpot. Let's take a look. The betting is as follows. Number 5, the Roaring Rock, is favourite, and it is priced up at 3 to 1. There's been some sort of interest because I think it was trading at around 4. So the 5, the Roaring Rock, 3 to 1. Number 7, Away with Red, is trading at 9 to 2. Number 4 on the card, Raguran, is trading at 6 to 1. Number 9, Supreme Judge, is next in at 6 to 1. 2, Globe Tonic, is trading at 7 to 1. There's not much movement really. And the 10, Flight Engineer, also priced up at 7 to 1. They can bet 10 to 1 and better about the balance. There's some interest in the Roaring Rock from a market perspective, Nino. Recent maiden winner, might go back to back, but I guess in a stakes race, let me just see who's in here from a weights perspective. Number 6 on the card is the best weighted horse in the race. Huriwako is best in, and that's probably what price is that trading at the moment. That's trading at 10s. So I guess it's open.
Yes, very much so. This is another very difficult race with apprentices, and we don't even know who's riding the Roaring Rock, unless you can tell me, because I know Brevin Plyke has had a bit of a fall, and he won't be taking up his engagements today.
Yeah, I've got, let me just quickly tell you, there is an update. You're quite right now. Trent Mayu is going to be riding, Nino.
Okay.
And as you know, he takes off the 1.5.
Trent Mayu, so he's taking the 1.5 off.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So have a look at the last run behind All Systems Go, when he did beat All Systems Go. That's been franked because All Systems Go came out to win. But the run before that, he was beaten 4.5 lengths or so by Flight Engineer, who was in the same race. Clyde. So I think this is an open race. If I had to pick a horse, if you push me for a selection, I like number 6 here, Uri Wago at 10 to 1. I think he's taken on much stronger since he arrived in PE in the form of Bonjola World that I like to win the race earlier. And then he took on Direct Heat last time. There's no Direct Heat and there's no Bonjola World in this field. So I think he's a big runner at a big price.
Okay, well, let's see how Uriwacho ends up going in a stakes race. She comes out best in the weights, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is our trifecta box. Okay, welcome back. Race 9 is our last race today. It's a handicap at the 74, and it's a sprint over 1,000 meters. Some changes here. Number 3, Halcyon, is Callan Murray's ride. We haven't got a jockey announced yet for number 14, House of Sussex. No update there yet. Now, the money's for one horse, and that is Buffalo Bill, shortened from 2 to 1 into 12 to 10. That's pretty much the story. Jumps from an inside stall up the straight. All the money at this point in time, we're doing it, what's it now, around 10:15 on Friday morning, is for Buffalo Bill. 8 Griffin Park is trading at 6 to 1. It's drifted. The 10 Ravelous is trading at 7s, as I think it was currently 8. So there's a little bit of interest in the 10 Ravelous. I see it's shortened. 1 Galileo Star, nobody wants that at the moment. From 9 to 2 gone, 10 to 1, and then 12 to 1 about the 3. 16 to 1 and better the balance. I know you're into Buffalo Bill, and I guess that's pretty much how it's going to stay, eh, Nina?
Yeah, definitely. I'm not going to change my mind here. As you can see, I've taken the pick 6 with 3 bankers and almost 3 field, and this is the last of my bankers. I think the trick here, Clyde, is bringing him back to the 1,000. I think he's best over the 1,000, as you can see in the form. And the run behind Danish Dynamite stands out like a sore thumb here. I think he's going to take a power of beating. Whatever beats him will win the race. But I think they're going to struggle to beat Buffalo Bill over the 1,000 meters at a Fairview turf track. So a very confident selection, Buffalo Bill.
Okay, well, as you heard from Nino, Buffalo Bill and Ravelous have met before, but he's in the camp of Buffalo Bill, as are a good few others, because that's where the money is coming. Straight up, Buffalo Bill in the last. Thanks, everybody. Hope it's going to be a good one this Friday. Saturday, Turf and Teen, we're going to be talking to Pierre Stradham.